What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. So I'm actually doing this one right as the event goes live, because I actually do plan to do some summons. Now, I know I originally was saying how I was going to save for the final Mirage Art banner, but the thing is, this banner goes away at the end of the month, and it has a lot that I could really use for these characters, especially since a lot of them are people who I actually really like and want to gear up. Whereas the other banner is most likely going to go until near the end of next month, I would guess. So I'll have an entire month to keep summoning on that. Assuming November doesn't throw anything at me that I'll absolutely need to summon on. But I only really have enough for 3 multis here. Obviously, if I farm the event first, I could have had 4. But I'm just going to throw the 3 I have at the banner and then call it good. But first, let's take a look at the event itself. Obviously, I haven't done it yet, so we're not going to do a run through, but assuming it's just the normal stuff, there's not really anything to run through anyway. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit different. So we are gonna have bags for this one. Okay, so we're gonna have bags for this, and then we're gonna have the normal event. What's in the normal event shop? What do we have in here? Okay, pretty much exactly like I said. The first event had a crossover Mirage Art ticket. This one has a seasonal ticket for 200,000 of the currency. Anything else in here? They're only giving us 5 tickets for the... Oh, because we have a daily thing. Yeah, we have the daily thing we can do every day, so we'll be able to do that. And then, let's take a look at the bag thing, too, before we head over to the actual banner. So this one... Okay, there is another one. Okay, so you can get a second crossover Mirage Art ticket. So you see that right there on the normal bags. So when if you get to step 4, that's where the crossover Mirage Art one is. And then here is the usual stuff. You got some normal tickets and some diamonds and stuff like that. So very, very cool. Now let's talk about this banner. I know a lot of people, ever since, people knew that this was not this one. Speaking of which, I'm curious how everyone's summons have been going on the free multi a day. We should still have 2 left before it ends. So far, I've gotten a handful of Mirage Arts, but the only crossover Mirage Art I got was a dupe of Ix and Melina's. So nothing too crazy. I would still love to have Asbel and Hubert's or Milla and Milla's, because those are 2 I'm missing. Also Sophie and Little Queen as well. Or Shing and Creed, I could use as well. And Rokuro and Rokuro and Chigure I could use as well. Let's talk about this, though. So obviously, the 3 new Mirage Arts is the Sheena and Suzu one, the Walter and Senno one, and then the Emil and Richter one. But let's talk... Oh, it's all the way down here. So the other banners still stay up for a few more days, as you can see. They stay up. Oh, so everything just leaves at once, right? Let me see. Yeah, everything leaves on the 30th. Okay, so here's the normal banner. And then there is a special 5-star only banner, I guess, if you want to specific... I don't think there's any Mirage Arts in here at all. Oh, no, there are. Okay. Okay, but it only has, seasonals and stuff like that. Okay. So this is really just if you want to go more for 5 stars. Okay. Alright, so let's talk about this banner. There is a reason a lot of people are kind of upset, and that's because they gave new 5 stars to Alice, to Decus, and to Moses, even though they don't have new Mirage Arts on the banner. And the reason I think, even though I am upset as well, it makes the banner even more fluid, I think the reason that they did this is because the characters on the first banner had a lot more Mirage Arts in total than the ones on this banner. You look at Richter and Walter, for example. Richter only has 2 Mirage Arts besides this new one, and then Walter only has 1. He's never gotten a seasonal as far as I can remember. So I think in order to kind of fill out the banner, they threw a couple characters, because obviously Alice and Decus, they only have 1 Mirage Art each. Alice has a collab one, but you can't count that, because that's not going to appear here. So they picked 3 characters that don't have a second Mirage Art, so that way it kind of fills out the banner more. Obviously, because these are very special banners, so they want to... I still think it's stupid. I still think just remove those 3 slots, because it's already packed enough as it is, but that's the reason that they did it. So that's pretty much your banner, is the 3 new crossover Mirage Arts. Every character's normal Mirage Art and seasonal. And then, of course, there are 6 new 5-stars. Not everyone on the banner got a new 5-star. Not everyone that got a crossover Mirage Art, mind you. So instead of... Who was it? So instead of Senel, and instead of Emil, and instead of Richter, because all 3 of them already have their 3rd 5-stars, they decided to put Dekis, Alice, and Moses. And that's pretty much your banner. So I'm going to throw 3 multis here, and we're going to see what happens. If I pull any of these 3, just one, I'm going to stop there, because I don't want to go, like... If I can get something useful, then I'll just be happy with that. But let's just throw 3, see what happens. I'm not expecting much, so I'm not going to get mad if all 3 multis are dead. I say that now, but of course, you know, I would like to pull something. Okay, Mirage Art right off the bat, that's good. Now, if only it could be one of the 3 new ones. Alright, come on, let me hear 2 voices. What is it? Okay, we're done. We're done. That's it. This is what I wanted. Out of all the 3, I'm done. You know what? First multi, we're not pushing our luck. Now, here's the thing. I did want all of those new 5-stars, you know, for everybody. Like, I want specifically Sheena, but I am not going to chase this banner for a 5-star. I am, you know what? We got Emil and Richter, which was my prize Mirage Art I wanted here. And that's good. That's it. I'm not going to push my luck. Now I'll save everything I can out. Because obviously, eventually, characters like Sheena, Suzu, Emil... Well, I guess not really Emil. There's not a new 5-star. But all the characters with new 5-stars, they're going to get more Mirage Arts in the future I'm going to summon for. Sheena is going to get an Overray or a Spirit Gear or a Decisive Mirage Art down the line. And of course, I'm going to get her new 5-star at that point. So as you can see, these are all 6 right here. So I am just going to call it good with that. You know, if the tickets want to give me any of their new 5-stars, then I will accept that. But this is the best I could have hoped for. I'm not going to, you know, I don't need to chase any of the other Mirage Arts. Pretty much all 6 of these characters I have pretty decked out. I think Walter is the only one who kind of suffers, obviously, because he only has 1 Mirage Art besides this new one. But even still, I have his normal Mirage Art. I think I pulled it actually twice. But Emil, I have every one of his Mirage Arts except for his collab one, I want to say. Yeah, I have every single one except for his collab. Richter, I have everything. Senel, I have everything. Right? Does Senel have... No, yeah, Senel, I have everything. Because I pulled his Overray during the last anniversary when I was doing those paid Overray summons. Who else is there? Yeah, Walter, like I said. And then Sheena, I have both her Mirage Arts, and Suzu, I have both her Mirage Arts. You know, obviously, besides this new one. So, they're all pretty decked out, so my event for this bonus is going to be good. It's like I said, I don't want to chase a 5-star. But yeah, so that's going to be it. So let me know how you guys did down below, if you did any summons or if you're saving for what's coming up. This actually makes me very happy because now I have at least 3 multis when the final Mirage Art banner for the final chapter drops here. I don't know when it's actually going to drop because it could have spoilers. So what I could definitely see them doing, since this is the final chapter, is dropping the chapter, you know, on Monday or something. And then, because they're probably going to do what they do at every arc, where we get like 13 of the 15 parts of the story. And then the last like 2 parts are when we get the raid event to 100%. And when that happens, I can see maybe them dropping the banner. But most likely they're just going to drop the banner with the chapter. But whenever that happens, I guess I will be kind of ready. And if I'm not, you know, I'll have, you know, part of next month to summon there as well. As long as nothing in November is going to stop me from summoning. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.